welcome. We are thrilled to share with you our vlog from the last week's vibrant Jaipur Literature Festival 2024. This has been an enlightening journey filled with many experiences. And what you're about to see is the essence of our adventure captured and presented to you with details which are very personal to me. These snippets are from our moments of connections, insights, and inspirations as we interacted with talented individuals from all walks of life. From the literally giants like Gulzar to the celebrated figure like Mr. Vishal Bhardwaj of Bollywood, we dwelled into conversations that span the depths of art, design, craft, literature, and creativity. This festival was not just about the written word, it celebrated culture. We met up with skilled artisans, brilliant artists, and thought leaders, which were enlightening and transformational in its true sense. We invite you to join us on this journey, and so please sit back, relax, and let's relive this magic of Jaipur Literature Festival together. Enjoy.
जागते जीते हुए दूधिया कोहरे से लिपट कर सांस लेते हुए उस कोहरे को महसूस किया है? रूह देखी है कभी? या शिकारे में किसी झील पे जब रात बसर हो और पानी के छपाकों में बजा करती हो टलियां, सुबकियां लेती हवाओं के कभी बैन सुने हैं? रूह देखी है कभी? रूह को महसूस किया? वरना एक और इमेज बताता हूँ। 14वीं रात के बर्फाब से उस चांद को जब ढेर से साए पकड़ने के लिए भागते हैं, 14वीं रात के बर्फाब से उस चांद को जब ढेर से साए पकड़ने के लिए भागते हैं, तुमने साहिल पे खड़े गिरजे की दीवार से लगकर अपनी गहनाती हुई कोख को महसूस किया है? जिस्म 100 बार जले तब भी वही मिट्टी का ढेला। अरे रूह एक बार जलेगी तो वो कुंदन होगी। रूह देखी है कभी? रूह को
How you see inclusivity to be inclusive in the near future. And as inclusivity, I also mean, will you be creating gender neutral clothes? Or inclusivity, why your models are still very slim and not anybody can relate?
Okay, good answer.
Yes.
Firstly, Indian clothes have always, a lot of them been gender fluid. Today women wear dhotis, they were men's clothes. You can wear a dhoti, you can wear a kalidar kurta, you can wear kurta with a drape. Maybe not quite a mini skirt, but certainly a lot of the Indian clothes we do are, in a way, when they're simple form, they're gender fluid. We keep getting stuck with this terminology from the West. We've always had it. Like when they talk about, stuff that's, I can't remember the word. We always cook fresh food, we do this. Everything is organic here. A lot of it, right? If you don't mind. The other thing is that, unfortunately we do fittings a day before. So like I explained with the non-smile question that she posed, you just need one body type to, because you're fitting the day before. If I have to use people who are different sizes, there's no problem. In my shoots, I've used them from 12 years. I mean, Janti Jogalshak for me, Mona Maya, she's 78 with white hair. She's one of our most fantastic models. She's not a model, but I love her spirit. So we've used it. It's just when you have 24 hours to show, because we're showing fit. And we've had to do this at Lakme, and they'll suddenly put Sakshi Savlani and there's no blouse, and then you have to do some jugaad, and it doesn't work. You have to show fit, you need to have the sizes before, that's all.
So my question is a little different, not about the fit to a body. I'm talking about inclusivity as a concept.
Stage, or probably when you learn something happens, is that between you and what you want to be, there will be a phase of obscurity. जब आप गिटार बजाना सीखेंगे तो एक ऐसा चरण आएगा जहाँ पे गिटार बज भी रहा है पर नहीं भी बज रहा है, कॉर्ड लग भी रही नहीं भी लग रही, ऑब्सक्योरिटी वाला रहेगा वो, उलझा हुआ कुछ. The point there is to be anchored in your practice. प्रैक्टिस करिए, तो प्रैक्टिस मोड में रहिए, प्रेजेंटेशन मोड में मत रहिए. हम गीत को प्रेजेंट करना चाहते हैं, पर गीत थोड़ा सा आपको जानने की कोशिश कर रहा है, गिटार आपको भी जानने की कोशिश कर रहा है, आप फ्रेटबोर्ड को भी जानने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. तो आप उसके साथ बने रहेंगे ना, फिर आप पानी के करंट्स को समझेंगे, फिर आप थोड़ा एल्टीट्यूड को समझेंगे. थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होगा, पर उसके साथ बने रहिए. बने रहना ना, वो आपको बहुत सारी चीज़ें सिखाता है. कि कोई प्रॉब्लम आई परिवार में, बने रहे चले गए, ठीक लगता है, अच्छा ऐसा आता है, हम लोग टैकल कर सकते हैं साथ में, फिर हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. दैट रिलेशनशिप, इफ एनीवन कैन फिगर आउट विद देयर प्रोफेशन, विद देयर रिलेशनशिप, विद एनीथिंग, इज embracing obscurity as a part of that process, as that part of that journey. इंसान को थोड़ा टाइम लगता है, अभ्यस्त होने में टाइम लगता है. So it takes a while, but if you like it, intuitively, if you like, I think intuition plays a part only that you love it enough for you to embrace the challenge. क्या आप अपने बच्चे से प्यार इतना करते हैं कि जीवन का संघर्ष, फिर उसमें भी गीत आप सुन लेंगे, कि उसमें आप रस ढूंढ लेंगे. रस नहीं होगा पर ढूंढ लेंगे, सिर्फ प्रेम के कारण. तो इंट्यूशन ओनली इज गुड इनफ. It's love, a connection of love somewhere, which is strong enough for you to embrace the challenge, But as you embrace the challenge, you will know how much you love something. That is the dilemma.
Your own filmmaking style?
Yeah, of course, absolutely, 100%. Because I am 1965 born, so in 1970 they were the uniforming years of my creativity, and they were only source of entertainment available. And my father was in the government service, so his job was transferable. So we used to be in small cities like Najibabad, then the Bijnor, and the Meerut. So going to theatre was like a whole ceremony, and the impression those films had on my, still I'm so influenced by. I mean, we all grew up on Amar Akbar Anthony and films like that. Then Gulzar Saab cinema, in of those days, Mere Apne, Sholay. Mere Apne, I remember, the dialogues became so famous at that time. And the main thing, now it is a little less. But in those days, that the film dialogues used to become like the super hit, I remember when Sholay became a major hit. In fact, when Sholay was released, the first 2 weeks it was called a flop. And slowly, after 2 weeks, people realized that, what a film that is. And then it became, what Sholay is. So Sholay का पूरा एक dialogue का एक long play record release हुआ था. So before that, I remember Gulzar साहब that मेरे अपने. So उसमें विनोद खन्ना और शत्रुघ्न सिन्हा दोनों की पहली फिल्म थी. So उसमें I remember as a child, I still remember those lines कि शाम आए तो कहने कि छेनू आए तो बदन में ज़्यादा गर्मी है तो बेशक आके निकाल ले, मेरे किसी लड़के को हाथ लगाए तो मोहल्ले के जला कर राख कर दूंगा. So doing, and now if you see Gulzar साहब, do you remember, can we कि घासलेट बेटा घासलेट मिट्टी का तेल, अभी ये समझ में नहीं आया तो आग लगा के दिखाऊं. These kind of like one-liners. वैसे भी हम, we all Indians, we love one-liners. Even our normal day-to-day life, we look for it, thing to give a punchline in our family life. And so I'm totally a person from 70s. Then I remember Gulzar Saab's, I think that song was Kinara. एक ही ख्वाब कई बार देखा है मैंने, तूने साड़ी में उरस ली है मेरी चाबियां घर की. और वो धर्मेंद्र के ऊपर पिक्चराइज हुआ था और गेस्ट थे उसमें, और भूपी जी ने गाना गाया था. वो गाना मैं आज तक भुला ही नहीं पाता हूँ क्योंकि उसमें इतने लाइक अ हस्बैंड वाइफ दे आर ही सिंगिंग एंड लाइक ए वेरी नॉर्मल कि एक ही ख्वाब कई बार देखा है मैंने, एक ही ख्वाब कई बार देखा है मैंने, तूने साड़ी में उड़स ली है मेरी चाबियां घर की. ताश के पत्तों पे लड़ती है कभी खेल में मुझसे, ताश के पत्तों पे लड़ती है कभी खेल में मुझसे, और कभी लड़ती भी ऐसे है कि बस खेल रही हो. तो पूरा वो इतना खूबसूरत. देन आंधी तेरे बिना जिंदगी से कोई शिकवा तो नहीं, वो जब हम जवान हुए तो, और आज तक यही गाना रोमांस में यही गाना नॉस्टैल्जिया में चलता है कि तेरे बिना जिंदगी से कोई शिकवा तो नहीं, तेरे बिना जिंदगी भी लेकिन जिंदगी तो नहीं. तो ये 70s का जो असर था, आई विल बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, मेरी वो उम्र पैरेलल सिनेमा देखने की नहीं थी बिकॉज वी वर ऑल ऑब्सेस्ड विद मेन स्ट्रीम कमर्शियल सिनेमा. एंड वो भी अमर अकबर एंथनी वगैरह इतनी खूबसूरत मज़ेदार फिल्में थी. So I'm totally, then 80s because at that time I was, I in 84 I became a teenager, but at that time I think our cinema started going down. Till 70s we were very, even early 80s. I think Curse was early, must be early 80s. 80, yeah. Curse was early 80. And Kabhi Kabhi was 70s, I remember. The music of Kabhi Kabhi, the whole nation used to sing, मैं पल दो पल का शायर हूँ, या कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है. आज आप वो फिल्म देखें तो मे भी आपको उसमें डेटेड चीज़ें नज़र आ सकती हैं, मगर द होल नेशन यूज्ड टू बी लाइक साहिल लुधियानवी ने पूरा देश लूट लिया था अपनी पोएट्री से, और ऐसा भर के रसदार फिल्में बना करती थी. तो 70s 80s में फिर देन व्हेन दीज साउथ इंडियन फिल्म्स, हिम्मत वाला और वो सब, तो म्यूजिक भी पूरा एकदम डाउन जाने लगा. आई थिंक आई एम स्पीकिंग अ लॉट, वी हैव वेरी लेस टाइम.
No, this is all fascinating, and Nupama, I know you're such a big fan of the music of that era. We could say, if we had enough time for it, you could sing Rim Jim Gire Savan, which seems like an appropriate song for this. But if you could just tell us something about your feelings about the music of that time, and also whatever decline happened, if it happened in the 1980s.
So, Vishal ji and I are big music buffs, and I think R.D. Burman Bhakts, if I may say so. So, I think that was such an exciting time because S.D. Burman and all the older music directors were kind of slowly retiring, and R.D. Burman came into his own, and I think what an amazing range he has. If you remember from Amar Prem, which is when his father finally said, I'm proud to be called his father now. For the first time, I think S.D. Burman acknowledged it, and the lyricists, Anand Bakshi, R.D. Burman made a superb team. for Shakti Samanta, and then R.D. Burman continued with Majroo Sultanpuri, who used to write for S.D. Burman, as you know, all the romantic great songs. So they did all the Nasir Hussain films, for instance, and Sahil Ludhanvi was still around. He wrote some films with Khayyam. Jaydev started coming into his own. Rajesh Roshan came with, Kala Patthar was Rajesh Roshan and Sahir. And you also had Vanraj Bhatia came up. He was a brilliant music director. He did all the Shyam Benegal films, if you remember, Junoon and Bhumika and others. And Vasant Dev came up as a lyricist. You also had a very productive period for Lakshmikant Pyarelal, who was doing all these great Manoj Kumar films. We were discussing the music, I remember, because both of us loved that music. And you had this lyricist called Santosh Anand, who wrote all the songs for Manoj Kumar films. So such a great variety of music. I think it was absolutely a very, very rich decade in terms of that kind of variety. And as we know, S.D. Burman and R.D. both were very fond of Kishore Kumar. So Kishore Kumar really dominated 70s. In fact, I think Naushad Saab has said it somewhere very disparagingly that was just R.D. and Kishore. But I beg to differ with Naushad Saab, although he's such a great music director. I think in terms of the soundtracks, whether you take Sholay or Shalimar, R.D. Burman is unmatched. To date, you know how popular he is. Everybody keeps remixing R.D. Burman. And that was his peak. The decade belonged to him, absolutely. So, Vishalji, would you like to add something? Because I know we are also...
And Manoj Kumar, his films were so, socially such relevant. You want to talk to about Manoj Kumar. बाकी दो कुछ बचा तो महंगाई मार गई या शोर में वो एक जरा सा उसको छुआ तो वो टोपी के अंदर रोटी छुपा के लेके आई है. एक प्यार का नगमा है, मौजों की रवानी है. क्या खूबसूरत गाना. और
मैं भी चित्रकार बनाती है. तो मैं 12 साल की थी उस टाइम पे कि मैं कोयला की पेंटिंग करती थी. टाट पे बनाया, खाकी रोल लाके फिर मेरे को दिया. वहाँ से मैंने चालू करा है. टाट पे गोबर और मट्टी, हरा गोबर लेके वो मट्टी लेके सीखना करके उस पे टाट पे काम करा मैंने शुरुआत. अब जंगल में गूंद ढूंढना जाना पड़ता है सर. कहीं मिलता है बमूल का गूंद, धावड़ धोबा का गूंद. पहले खाकर का पत्ता कुछ के कलर बनाते थे, सिम्बलर का पत्ता कुछ के कलर बनाते थे. मट्टी कई पीली मिलती थी, कई काली मट्टी मिलती थी. अब हमने उस टाइम पे बुरश नहीं मिलता था. ऐसे ये बांस है, बांस की काड़ी बना कुछ के ऐसे कलर करके उसमें बुरश जैसे बनाते थे, ऐसे उसमें करे. अब तो बुरश हमको सब कुछ मिलते हैं. थोड़ा का ये बताऊँ मैं सर, 12 घोड़ा बना के हम चांद, सूरज, धरती माता, पीपल का पेड़, पानी की पनियारी, बिस्सू सब हम बनाते उसमें. तो उसको हम पूजा करे जाते हैं.